Breaking news. Global markets are in turmoil. Around the world, economies that once seemed unshakable are now teetering on the edge. Headlines flash with words like crisis, collapse, and uncertainty. The financial world is holding its breath, waiting for the next shockwave. The United Kingdom faces a historic downturn with empty streets and shuttered shops painting a grim picture. Germany's energy crisis deepens, halting production and sending ripples through the heart of Europe's economy. Factories stand silent, and the future feels more uncertain than ever. Meanwhile, in Japan, the demographic time bomb ticks faster. An aging population and shrinking workforce have left families anxious, and the nation's leaders scrambling for solutions. The world is on edge, watching as old certainties dissolve. But while the old world order trembles, a new story is quietly being written, not in the financial capitals of New York or London, but across the turquoise waters of the Pacific, in the vibrant heart of the Philippines. Here, hope is rising where others see only crisis. Imagine a bustling modern airport in Clark, Philippines. Families from Korea, the UK, Japan, and beyond step off planes, not for a holiday, but to start over. They carry dreams, ambitions, and the hope of a better future. The arrivals board glows with flights from every corner of the globe, signaling a new era. This is the leading edge of a massive, quiet global migration. From Manchester to Tokyo, Sydney to the American Midwest, people are packing up their lives, boarding planes, and betting their futures on the Philippines. It's a movement driven by necessity, but also by the promise of something greater. Why are they coming? They see a haven, an opportunity, a new frontier, where they can rebuild and thrive. The Philippines offers not just safety, but a chance to be part of something transformative, a society on the rise, full of energy and possibility. This isn't just about cheaper living or sunny beaches. It's about survival, ambition, and the radical reshaping of the global map. Here, in the Philippines, people are finding new ways to work, live, and connect. They're building communities, starting businesses, and forging a new identity in a rapidly changing world. Welcome to the untold story of the Philippine gold rush of the 21st century, a movement not of pickaxes and pans, but of people, ideas, and hope. Let's dive in and discover how the Philippines became the world's new land of opportunity. For years, the story was simple. Koreans came to the Philippines as tourists, drawn by the country's tropical beauty, warm hospitality, and vibrant culture. They snapped photos at famous landmarks, sampled local cuisine, and returned home with memories of sun-soaked adventures. But now, something remarkable is happening. Koreans aren't just visiting anymore. They're coming to stay, unpacking their lives and dreams in a new land. The new epicenter of this movement? Cities like Clark and Cebu. Once quiet, these places are now buzzing with energy, transformed by waves of Korean investment into thriving education and business hubs. International schools, luxury condos, and new businesses are springing up, reshaping the urban landscape. For many Korean families, the decision is deeply personal. They're escaping the relentless pressure of South Korea's ultra-competitive education system. Here, their children can still receive rigorous schooling and become fluent in English, but with a healthier balance, more time for play, creativity, and family, and less of the crushing stress that defines life back home. And it's not just about the kids. Parents are seizing new opportunities too, launching businesses, investing in real estate, and building luxury communities designed for long-term living. They're not just along for the ride, they're actively shaping the future of their adopted cities. Walk through a high-end subdivision in Clark, and you'll hear Korean spoken as often as Tagalog. The streets are alive with a blend of cultures, where neighbors greet each other in two languages, and children play together after school. Korean grocery stores now sit side by side with local markets, offering a taste of home for newcomers and introducing Filipino neighbors to new flavors and products. This is more than just a trend, it's a strategic diaspora. Korean families are laying down roots, forging friendships, and securing a brighter future for their children. In the process, they're reshaping the local economy, creating jobs, and fostering a new sense of community. It's not about K-pop idols or TV dramas anymore. It's about real families, building a future, brick by brick, in the heart of the Philippines. They're investing in homes, education, and relationships that will last for generations. These families have done the math, weighed the risks, and made a bold choice. For thousands, the answer is clear. The future they want is here, in the Philippines, where opportunity and quality of life go hand in hand. The Korean wave is no longer just a cultural phenomenon, it's a quiet, powerful migration, changing the face of entire neighborhoods and cities. For these families, the Philippines isn't just a destination, it's home, a place to belong, to grow, and to dream anew. In Australia, the public healthcare system is showing signs of strain. Hospital waiting rooms are packed and patients often find themselves waiting for hours, sometimes even days, just to see a doctor or receive basic treatment. Wait times for surgeries and specialist appointments can stretch into months, leaving many feeling anxious and uncertain about their health. Meanwhile, the costs associated with private healthcare are climbing higher every year, putting additional pressure on families and individuals, especially those on fixed incomes. For retirees, these challenges are even more daunting. Many are forced to make difficult decisions. Do they dip into their savings to pay for faster care, or do they endure the long waits and hope for the best? The stress of mounting medical bills and the fear of not getting timely treatment can take a real toll on their well-being. Enter the Philippines, a country that's quickly becoming a beacon for those seeking better healthcare options. Here, you'll find world-class hospitals equipped with the latest technology, and doctors who have trained in the US, Europe, or Australia. Patients receive immediate attention, and the cost of care is often just a fraction of what it would be back home. This isn't just about medical tourism anymore. It's a new kind of healthcare migration, sometimes called healthcare arbitrage. Australians are relocating to vibrant cities like Dumaguete and Iloilo, drawn not only by affordable, high-quality medical care but also by the promise of a relaxed, comfortable lifestyle in a welcoming community. In response, retirement communities are springing up across the Philippines, designed specifically for foreign retirees. These developments offer on-site clinics, wellness centers, and easy access to hospitals, ensuring that residents have everything they need for a healthy, active retirement. Aussie-owned cafes, social clubs, and community centers are popping up too, creating a sense of home and belonging for newcomers. Here, retirees can enjoy familiar foods, make new friends, and participate in activities that keep them engaged and happy. The psychological benefits are profound. With quick access to healthcare and no more worries about overwhelming bills, retirees can finally relax. They spend their days enjoying the beach, playing sports, or simply savoring the peace of mind that comes from knowing they're well cared for. Recognizing this trend, the Philippine government is actively promoting the country as a top destination for both medical care and retirement. Through marketing campaigns and incentives, they're making it easier than ever for Australians to make the move. For many, it's not just about saving money, it's about reclaiming their quality of life. They're able to focus on their health, happiness, and relationships, rather than worrying about the next medical bill or hospital wait. While politicians in Canberra continue to debate healthcare reform, more and more Australians are quietly making their own decisions, choosing to seek a better life abroad, where their needs are met and their futures feel secure. For these pioneers, the path to a healthy, secure, and fulfilling retirement now leads to the Visayas, a region that's quickly earning its reputation as Australia's healthcare haven. The UK is in a funk, post-Brexit malaise, a cost of living crisis, and a generation feeling trapped. But satellite internet has changed everything. Now, British professionals can work from anywhere, and many are choosing the Philippines. Why? A London salary goes far in Palawan or Siargao. Beachfront villas replace cramped flats, and daily life feels like a holiday. The Philippine government's digital nomad visa makes it official remote workers are welcome. These aren't just tourists, they're building lives, integrating into communities, and investing in the local economy. They're transforming sleepy beach towns into creative, entrepreneurial hubs. The old markers of success, mortgage, company car, are being replaced by freedom and experience. This is a brain drain for the UK, but a brain gain for the Philippines. The exodus is quiet but growing. The future of work is here, and it's on a Philippine beach. Japan's aging crisis is acute. Nursing homes are full, costs are high, and families are stretched thin. The solution? Specialized Japanese wellness colonies in the Philippines designed for comfort, culture, and care. These aren't typical retirement homes. They feature Japanese-speaking staff, authentic cuisine, and gardens reminiscent of home. The Philippines' young, compassionate workforce is a natural fit. Bilateral caregiver training programs are booming. It's a win-win. Japan gets quality care. The Philippines gains jobs and skills. Filipino caregivers are renowned for warmth and respect, qualities Japanese families value deeply. Elderly Japanese find dignity and connection in these communities, far from isolation. This is more than a trend. It's a government-backed, culturally resonant solution. The silver tsunami is finding safe harbor in the Philippines. The old story of Chinese presence in the Philippines, gambling and small traders, is over. Now it's about global strategy. Chinese tech entrepreneurs and state-backed giants are investing billions, driven by the China Plus One strategy. They're building R&D centers, startup incubators, and critical infrastructure. Bridges, ports, power plants. This isn't an escape from China, but an expansion. The Philippines offers a young workforce and strategic location. The impact is huge. Energy grids, logistics, and data networks are being transformed. There's controversy, questions about debt and sovereignty, but the economic benefits are undeniable. Chinese capital is embedding itself into the fabric of the Philippine economy. This is a long-term play for influence and growth. The China Plus One strategy is reshaping Southeast Asia, with the Philippines at its heart. The American dream once meant moving west, now it's heading east, to the Philippines. Americans, including many Filipino Americans, are discovering their pensions and salaries buy a life of luxury here that's impossible back home. The Philippine government is making it easier than ever, expanding the special resident retirees visa. Cities like Davao are being developed for American tastes, subdivisions, malls, and US-trained doctors. Retirees and remote workers alike are trading stress and expense for comfort and affordability. For Filipino Americans, it's a homecoming and a chance to reconnect with heritage. This reversal signals a major shift in global economic realities. For many, the path to prosperity now leads to the Philippines. Germany, Europe's industrial powerhouse, is in crisis. Soaring energy prices are forcing manufacturers to adapt or perish. The radical solution: move talent and technology to the Philippines. German engineers and managers are building smart factories and renewable energy grids in special economic zones. The German-Philippine Talent Corridor is facilitating this transfer of expertise. The Philippines needs industrialization. Germany needs affordable energy and new markets. Advanced manufacturing, robotics, and renewables are taking root, powered by German precision and Filipino talent. Vocational training centers are upskilling the local workforce to German standards. This is a new era. Germany's crisis is fueling the Philippines' industrial renaissance. The old economic order is being upended. Opportunity now flows east. From Seoul to Sydney, London to Tokyo, the evidence is clear. Global crises and local advantages are funneling people and capital into the Philippines. The question isn't if, but how the country will handle this golden opportunity. Infrastructure, bureaucracy, and political stability are the challenges. But momentum is on the Philippines' side. This nation of 7,000 islands is on the cusp of a transformation. The world is voting with its feet, and the destination is the Philippines. Which country story surprised you most? Where would you choose to live? Don't just watch the world change, understand it. Subscribe for more deep dives into the future.